All right, what's up, man?
What's happening, OG?
Your name ringing like a motherfucker in them streets.
Yeah, in a good way right now.
Kev Mac video, you know this is for sure. Kev Mac video, open your soul, represent your ghetto, baby. Kev Mac video, you know this is for sure. Kev Mac video, open your soul, represent your ghetto, baby. For the dime moves and the lows.
I seen you on Vlad TV, man.
Oh yeah, I did.
When'd you do that interview?
I did that shit about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Almost 2 years, year and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, what type of dude is Vlad?
I mean, Vlad was cool. We just came in, shook hands, did the interview, signed the waiver, and left. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like, probing like, he's a journalist, video journalist, and so naturally, he asked a lot of questions, that can be tricky for you, but it's on you to answer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And nigga like me, I was really taught not to talk. You know what I'm saying? So the interview shit, like, I low-key practiced this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I never wanted to do interviews or answer questions and shit. But, I learned how to dance around certain shit because I know it's shit that I could say that'd get me in trouble. You know what I mean? And, that's definitely not what I'm about to let happen. So,
When y'all did the interview, did you think it was going to be just based on music, or did you know he was going to come with the street mentality?
I mean, I pretty much know, like, any interview that I do ain't really going to be based fully on music because I ain't got no hits. Like, I got underground hits and shit and underground shit going on, but, like, just me as a person is bigger than the music, and it's a little more interesting than the music. You know what I'm saying? Being authentic. That's what motherfuckers want to know about. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of figure that every time I walk into an interview. But a lot of these niggas just be reading headlines and shit from blogs and shit. So, that's what he did too. So, every interview. That's why I slowed down on interviews. Everybody asks the same shit. You got shot, you did this, you did. Bro, I'm a big story. Like, I'm like a G, you know what I'm saying?
But for real, when a motherfucker hear your music, or like I said, your videos seem to all be in the hood, so motherfucker gonna already associate you with the hood.
Yeah. So,
yeah, you gotta kind of expect that. What was you expecting out of me today?
Shit, man, I ain't know what to expect, you know what I mean? Because your shit is based on the G's, and I'm not, like, I'm a G of my generation, you know what I'm saying? And your shit is based on the original when shit first started, and I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I heard, but I wasn't there, so, I ain't really know what to expect. You know what I mean?
You got any favorite interviews on my channel?
Favorite interviews? Man, I like all the motherfuckers because it's just different sets giving they insight, or not even insight, giving they was there, so, telling a story on how shit started, so... I enjoy all that shit because, I'm something like a historian too. You know what I mean? And, like, I'm one of the niggas, I'm in a generation that still was like, that still kind of grew up under, like, the tutelage of, like, original niggas still. You know what I'm saying? I'm, like, right in the middle of the OGs and then the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the gap in between that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I like seeing all that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good to hear the history, even if everybody ain't accurate, they try to get a testimony, so, like my homies tell me, everybody got a story, so.
Right, everybody got a different, outlook on shit. That's like even when I get with my niggas and we reminiscing about shit, we was all there, but everybody got a different account, like, no, it happened like this, no, it happened like this, so. Man, that's just ghetto shit, man. And then most of us get high and drink and shit. Nigga was probably intoxicated during the shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, everybody got a different view of how shit happened and how they see themselves, too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas make themselves bigger than what they is. Like yesterday on the block, man. Yeah. Oh shit.
So you ever let your big homies lace you on the history?
Yeah, like I grew up, like when I came in, I used to just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid, 12, 13. So I used to, like, niggas would barely even let me come hang out. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, like, for me even to be able to hang out, I had to cut up. I had to be around the hood doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when I be around, I'll just be sitting back. You know what I mean? Listening to who's who. You know what I'm saying? What happened when and all that old shit. So I know pretty much like all the history about my hood, but I ain't the person that needs to say it because I wasn't there. You know what I mean?
By being the only sibling, did you look to the streets for family, like the brotherhood type of situation?
Hell yeah. Well, I had a cousin. Me and my cousin like grew up together like brothers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause nigga, granny at work, mom's at work. You feel me? We go to the hood. Ain't nobody in the house. You know what I mean? So it's like, nigga, you go down the street. You know what I mean?
Your cousin's from Broadway?
Yeah, he from the hood. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he actually like turned the hood before me. It's crazy because my cousin Mike, Shady, whatever you want to call him now, whatever he go by now, he turned the hood before me. You know what I'm saying? And cause we was gonna end up getting put on like East Side Hustlers or something. You know what I'm saying? Because like around the summer, like it was one summer, but we was super young, and it was two niggas that stayed on the block. But it was a Broadway street, but it was two niggas that stayed on the block, and they was older than us, but they end up turning East Side Hustlers. So we'll follow behind them niggas, and they'll go over there, everybody getting put on, and then he end up getting put on the hood one day, you know what I'm saying? And then I came like a few months later, about 6, 7 months later, you know what I mean? And he was like the very first little homie of our time. And he was a little black nigga, you know what I'm saying? Little muscular and shit, like look ugly and shit. So we had to look and the feel that the homies liked and shit. And then me, I'm light-skinned nigga, pretty boy, you know what I'm saying? So I used to get like not like disrespected, but played to the left like this cute ass nigga. They embrace him more. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of turned my fire up, and I became like a million times worse than him. He like a priest or something compared to me. You know what I'm saying? But that was part of the reason why, like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga used to man, the nigga used to run around doing all type of shit. And then on top of that, I used to see like the homies was so violent around the time I came. Like, I'm talking about, man, I used to see niggas get their ass beat bad and chased out the hood and shit. And nigga, the smallest shit, you know how when you like, you not part of the in crowd and nigga, anything you do could be a reason to get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga from the in crowd do the shit or the worst and don't nothing happen. So it was like, nigga, on top of that, I was like, man, I could never be no nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't finna be putting their hands on me about any of it. So, you know, it made me like a beast in a form, like as far as the hood is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Just being on the side that we on is super treacherous. So
you know how they do light-skinned niggas, man.
Oh yeah. Off the rip. I remember niggas, so many homies. I became worse than all the niggas like that was, oh, this pretty ass nigga. I remember we was going to a picnic one day. We going to Fido's Day one day. And one of the homies, he an ugly ass, fucked up teeth and shit. He like, man, this pretty ass nigga, right? I'm like, nigga. And I became worse than him. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, yeah, man.
Yeah, I learned a lot of it's a bluff game, man.
Yeah.
Got a lot of good actors and shit.
Oh yeah, that's part of the gangbang shit because like out of a hood, a big hood, a small hood, medium hood, whatever it is, it's only a handful of niggas that's like, you know, part of the team that keep the hood respected and, you know, shit like that. So it's not really the whole hood. Like, a lot of niggas just running around acting and tough and shit, drunk on the block. And when shit crack, it's a ghost town, they gone. And it's a handful of niggas out, you know, making sure that we maintain the respect and the honor of the set. You know what I'm saying? So, Yeah, it's a big old bluff game, and I learned that early. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
What's your favorite song that you did?
My favorite song I did, shit, probably, damn, that's hard to say, man. I done did so many songs.
Which one got the most sales or views or publicity?
Probably All Blue probably got the most views
And what was that
on YouTube. I filmed that on 58th and Broadway in the hood. Yeah.
You grew up with Hoovers?
Nah, when I was growing up, we was beefing with Hoovers.
To this day?
Till this day, it's a little different now. It's like, I wouldn't say we just full-scale beef with Hoovers, but we not all the way cool. And then, like from the 100s and the 50s, like, it seemed like everybody got a brother or a cousin or something from Hoover, you know what I mean? But when I was growing up, it was on with the Hoovers, gunplay, on site, you know what I mean?
So how that work with the Fire Deuce? Ain't they cool with Hoovers? Or just Fire Deuce Hoovers?
Yeah, they cool with Fire Deuce Hoover, you know what I'm saying? It's tricky. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the good thing about LA, it ain't as bad as it was. You know, a lot of people starting to understand it. All this violence ain't getting us nowhere.
Nah, no doubt. It's like way easier now. Like, I don't even think like niggas, like when I came in, it's for sure not the same, because niggas used to still press niggas about putting in work and being active and shit, and niggas get fucked up for that. Or like, you can't come on certain blocks, you know what I'm saying? Or you can't come around certain people, or you getting fucked up, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even necessarily like that no more, like, you know what I mean? And like me with my young homies, I don't tell them niggas to go kill nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is. Like, when I was juvenile, that's when they first started giving juvenile niggas life in the pen, you know what I'm saying? Before that, like my big homies before that, they was killing niggas. Like, all my big homies before that got murdered, you know what I'm saying? They went to YA, 5 year, 7 year juvenile life. They stopped doing that at my generation, you know what I'm saying? So, nigga, everybody from my generation that got caught, nigga, they still in jail 15 years later, 17 years later, and went to jail when they was 13, 15, 17, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't even really tell my young homies to put in work, but like, if you gonna be an extra nigga, then you know what that come with, but I tell niggas to get their money, you know what I mean?
Ain't no doubt.
Yeah, because you ain't coming back, you know what I mean?
Well, you setting a good example for him.
Yeah.
So, what was your relationship with 11 Deuce neighborhood growing up?
11 Deuce neighborhood. When I was growing up, like it really wasn't no. It was a nigga that stayed across the street from me, like right across the street from Locke. Nigga Emmanuel from 11 Deuce neighborhood. The nigga S Mac, rest in peace. And I used to see the nigga, a couple other niggas, but it wasn't really no 11 Deuce neighborhoods. Like, they didn't have no young homies or nothing. You know what I mean? It was like older. I used to see it on the wall more than I seen. I probably only seen like 2 or 3 of them ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? But, and that's supposed to be like on my end of the hood, because I'm like San Pedro, baby. You know what I mean?
But y'all got along, or?
No, we got along for years. You know what I'm saying? I don't know before my time, like how the big homies dealt with them. You know what I'm saying? But like, as I started coming into age as a adult, we had a little static with them. But it was like really just 1 or 2 people. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you can't beef with 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, so it wasn't never really nothing really serious. You know what I'm saying? It was more so like some wall banging type shit. You know what I mean?
Have you tried to convince any of your older homies to do an interview?
Yeah, the OGs is like, especially from my hood, anti-cameras, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, my hood kind of like fed bait, you know what I'm saying? So,
oh, yeah.
It's, yeah, it's like anti-cameras, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, like, they've been trying to get the homies to do interviews for years and shit, and niggas was like, nah, but I kind of feel like right now, like, from the years that the hood started 40 years ago or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's like not really nothing to get a nigga in trouble. And then also like it'll get a young homie's insight that'll probably never get to be around you or meet you, so they can understand you know, how they hood started, or just other niggas from other sets so they could understand how the Crip shit came together. Like, cause I just feel like if you representing Crip, like any young nigga representing a gang, like you can't shit on old niggas, you feel me? Because like you grew up admiring somebody older than you, and they grew up admiring probably that old nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, and then to the older niggas too, you can't really shit on the young niggas neither, because the young niggas is what keep the shit going, you know what I'm saying? So I think like both sides need to be able to understand each other, you know what I mean, in order to keep shit going, or, you know, shit gonna die. It's already like kind of like dying out, you know what I mean? Like niggas gonna be in museums, gangbangers, and I think I'm gonna be on one of them statues, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a famous gangster, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I wrote an article a long time ago. I think I named it like 2040 or 2060. And I said we was all gonna be in a museum, man.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna, cause it's like cowboys and Indians, you know what I'm saying? Like you, what's a famous cowboy? What's the nigga name that used to rob banks and shit on the? I don't know, but
Jesse James.
Yeah, Jesse James and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be movies about famous gangster niggas. You know what I'm saying? And like nigga whole books about it. You know what I'm saying? And naturally, you know, you're gonna have the Tookies and the Raymond Washingtons and shit, and then you got, you know, next generation niggas, then you got famous dope dealers, and then you're gonna have like famous niggas like me, like gangster niggas turned rappers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm definitely gonna be in the museum, Hall of Fame, gangbang shit, like one of the rare niggas that, you know, made it through the shit and became famous. You know what I'm saying? You know.